Okay, ready?
Ready? Okay.
Vámonos.
Today, I'm going to do interview for Becca and Rye. They are the boss of animal department at FullBellyFarm. Also, they are like my mom and my dad, and their kids are like my little brothers. They are taking care of animals and taking care of me. Okay. So I have a few questions for you. Okay, question number 1. So
Hold on one second.
Okay, listen. Listen.
Okay, you guys are taking care of animals so a long time. So what are the best and the worst parts of taking care of animals?
I can tell you the worst part. Probably the worst part is that you can never go on vacation.
Oh yeah, all farmers.
Because the animals need you every single day.
Yeah, some vegetables you plant, you can wait,
You just leave the
and then
vegetables.
harvest. But all winter, the animals are there. But the best part, one of my favorite parts is when we get to move them to a new place on the farm.
Yeah.
And like letting the chickens out in the morning after you move them. And they go out and they're just the happiest animals.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy inside.
And then I heard animal project was just few animals before. But now you have chicken, sheep, pigs, cow, goats. Did I say? And then so many animals.
Okay, I can't do it anymore. You
guys
are done.
ruining the interview.
Yeah, come on.
Becca's coming.
Okay.
Question is,
Okay.
we have all these animals, more animals than before.
Yeah. So how did animal project grow?
How did it grow?
How does it bigger? How do you say?
Well,
Getting
when a boy and a girl get together, they make babies. And
Not us.
the animals. No, it seems.
Started with your high school project.
Yeah, the chickens were a project in high school for me. And the people at the farmers market would like line up to have the eggs every week.
Yeah.
Because you only brought maybe 10 dozen?
Yes, there was
only 10 dozen?
50 chickens.
Oh,
Yeah.
50 chickens to start at the Palo Alto market, and people went just crazy for the eggs. So
just very special.
demand. Yes, we kept trying to make enough eggs for all the customers.
And
at the
there's
market.
still not
And
enough
there's still
eggs.
not enough. So.
For everybody.
But also, part of it is like, because we do vegetables and animals, we're trying to have enough animals to help eat the cover crops.
Eat all the squash and the melons.
It's almost like we're trying to make the animals big enough to match the size of the farm. Because it's incorporated. The two systems
But
work
also,
together.
even when I first got here as an intern, it was even smaller, a lot smaller than it is now. There was, at that point, there was maybe 300 chickens, and no pigs. There was like maybe a mama pig. There was a mama pig, and we would bring her to River Dog to get bred.
But now there's 12.
And so it was kind of like, and then we fell in love, and Rye was really interested in animals, and I kind of had this natural, I had no experience at all with farm animals, but I just like had a natural sort of passion about it. And so because of us, I'd say it grew.
Yeah, and the farm has enough space, which is important too.
Yeah.
That we've been able to keep growing because the farm has enough capacity for more animals.
Add more beef calves or something like that.
So how about sheep? Sheep was just few before or
The sheep were there's been sheep since the beginning of Full Belly Farm because Drew did an internship. She spent a lot of time in
New Zealand?
With sheep, and so
Learning sheep.
that was kind of probably the first.
Her passion.
Yeah, those were the first animals on the farm. Were sheep
And the cow,
goats. No, the cow didn't come until you guys were being born. Like you.
I guess 5 years later, 10 years later.
Yeah, so the sheep were, and I don't know how many did she start with.
No, it's been growing, but it's also now
it's been at 80
the
for
sheep
a long time.
are now a good size for the farm. I don't think we can support too many more. So without making more pasture.
How many sheep do we have now?
We like to have about 80 moms or ewes, and then they will give birth every year to somewhere between 120 and 140 lambs.
Yeah.
How about chickens? Now we have 6 group?
Yeah.
6 groups. We're probably at 1,500 chickens right now, but we're gonna maybe kill some soon. Yeah.
And then does that include the baby chicks?
Yeah.
With 1,500?
Yeah.
300.
3 times 5. Are you sure? I think it's more than that.
No, it's about that because
of the bobcats and the golden eagles and the coyotes.
Yeah, today I saw golden eagle. Okay. So how important is animals for FullBelly Farm? Like for soil, for profitable? Yeah, you mentioned about profitable. So can I talk about it? So like for soil or like
you talk about how good they are for the soil.
Yeah, well, I mean, we both with the chickens went to a farm in Dixon, not far away. When
Andrew's dad's.
Yeah, Andrew, the intern now.
Yeah.
His father had a farm. It was very cool system where he used the chickens as all of his inputs. No fertilizer, no compost, only chickens and cover crop. And he had more chickens than we have on less acres. So he would put lots of chickens, lots of manure, they would clean a field, 20 acres of chickens for 1 year. And then the next year he would rotate into vegetables. And he said the vegetables with this system were the most beautiful vegetables. The tomatoes were perfect. So we still haven't figured out, we don't have enough chickens to not, have to buy fertilizer and compost. We buy a lot still. But eventually, if you want to make a system that you don't have to buy inputs for your system, then it requires that you have more animals.
But really good management.
And managing the animals properly. So I think we could still have more chickens, but also make the chickens 100% utilized for our fertility at the farm, because they are providing things to the soil, your nitrogen and all.
You've probably seen where you can see if you have a chicken coop moving along in a field and then it gets watered, you can see where the house was, right? Because the grass is really green and tall. Where all the poop was
as long as you're
down.
managing it correctly, and another thing that he was able to do is he fed his chickens extra calcium. And so his soil would have more calcium because he gave his chickens more calcium. So in some ways you can also manage your micronutrients by managing what you feed the chickens. So that's another cool part of his farm that we got to visit.
But it's not just chickens. The sheep do a really good job too, I feel like, of distributing their food.
Well, sheep have another
When we
ability.
mob,
The
there's-
sheep can eat thick grass. They can eat things that chickens can't. So it's really, we're still figuring out the perfect system.
We've done a lot of
chicken.
putting sheep in a field and then following right behind the sheep with chickens. so that the sheep eat all the big stuff, and then the chickens come in and eat the little stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
bugs and whatever.
The perfect
It's perfect,
system.
yeah.
It's like but the actual how you make it work with planting and all of the layers of how difficult running the farm is. We're still designing the system, but we know that animals play an important role in soil health. Most soil scientists say, you know, less disturbance of the soil, more animals, and lots of cover crops. So we're getting the pieces. We have all the pieces. We have all the right pieces, but how they fit together in the puzzle is something we see. A lifetime.
Paul said that those system is like
Okay,
making
Kyota has a
picture
question for
of
you.
farming. So that's so
Want to sit on
cool.
my lap?
Yeah, so we'll see. Probably beyond their lifetime will be when they figure it out.
More chickens,
Yeah.
more sheep.
But it's a long project. Okay, couple more questions.
Okay.
Listen,
Only
you
two
answer
more.
this question.
Okay. Do you have any farm memories with animals at FullBelly Farm?
What's your favorite animal story from FullBelly? Your favorite, the coolest thing.
Chicken legged.
Chicken?
The chicken legged. The chicken legged has legs.
We never had a chicken with three legs.
No.
What about
No. What else?
What is
maybe
fun?
maybe your favorite thing is in the morning when I milk Violet, the cow, and you get to have hot chocolate from Violet.
We did it together last Sunday.
With Kyota.
hot chocolate?
That's a really fun
milking?
thing that we do with the animals, right?
How was that?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, chocolate!
Not all chocolate.
It's been fun learning how to build chicken coops too.
Oh yeah!
The different versions we've
Yeah,
created.
All the different kinds.
Yeah, all the different kind of
Kyota
thing.
knows them
Yeah,
very well.
this scoop is like too low for me.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Yeah.
Still figuring it out.
Okay. So, okay, final question. What is farming to you?
What is farming? Well, to me, farming is so much more than just a job. It's a whole lifestyle, and I really cannot imagine doing anything else with my life or with my kids.
Yeah.
It's just the most idyllic place to raise children and occupation to raise children in. I just think it's so important. There's
Thank you.
also just so much more to farming than
Okay,
just
one more please.
growing vegetables and animals. It's learning common sense and time management and applying knowledge that you have of other life things to your day-to-day tasks, and I think it's the most wonderful, worthwhile way to spend life.
Yeah,
That's what farming is.
I
to
agree.
me.
I feel like farming is the interface between like humanity and nature, you know, that we are every day connected so strongly to the natural world, whether it's eagles or bobcats or rain or the sun, heat, weather. And there's no other job maybe that connects you that much. And beyond it, it's the lifestyle. It's being able to work with your family and eat the incredible food you get to grow, and feed that to your kids, and make the world the place you want to see it in the future. So it's that's why I'm doing it.
That's so cool, awesome. My father is like doing chicken farm, but I didn't see anything when I was a kid. So now like Wayland and Oakley and some kids they are watching how to grow food. So it's so very good education. And it's very good knowledge for living life. so it's so good.
Well, yeah, and it's important that part of your farm
Yeah.
is respecting the natural world and making sure your farm is someplace you want to be.
Yeah.
It's whether it's making it beautiful or planting flowers or however you translate it, but an important part of farming is leaving your mark on the place, and hopefully that's making it a place that the world would want to see, in some place that's beautiful. So that's, I think, just as important part of it all.
It's so good. Thank you so much. Yeah,
We love you.
Yeah,
We're gonna miss you so much.
Thank you for taking care of me.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Thank you for taking care of us. All the work you did made it so we didn't have to do all that stuff.
I love to work for animals with you.
You did A+ job.
Yes, we can give you a reference for any farm you ever want to work at.
Kyota, I want to see the picture.
Oh yeah, I can show you. Yeah, I'll show you now from now. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so
you.
much. Thank
No
you so
problem.
much.
Good luck.
Yes.